Okay, now it is.
Mm-mm. There you go. For about 3 seconds and then shut down.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and all those in between. Welcome to week 10 of NGS Season 16. Can you believe that? Week 10?
It came quick.
And I took a couple weeks off, but week 10, we are actually, tonight, we're going to see the final game of the C East division. For regular season play, it's Macro Machines versus Smoke. We do have a little bit of a delay tonight, so we are going to sit here and talk to you all until everything comes to fruition, kind of thing. But hey, it's all good. I'm actually really excited for this. Like, let's just pull up while we can here. See if I can get it to go. And here we go. So here is, where did it go? Here's our standings right now for NGS Season 16 Division C East. Right now, Smoke is sitting in, and you're still not seeing it. It should be there. Hold on. We are going to try and fix this first before we move on here. Mine came up. Try refreshing and... Because... Yeah, mine's there. Oh. You got it?
I see nothing.
Sorry guys, I'm so glad they're running late because we are trying to iron out the kinks. I had an issue with the video earlier, so hopefully that works. Dun, dun, dun. We're just waiting to make sure that my beautiful crowcaster over here, who is suffering from a Detroit Lions game mishap.
It's not suffering. The Detroit Lions won. It's always worth it.
I don't know, man. That might be suffering.
I'm willing to take a butt whooping for my Lions, and it is up now.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Perfect. So let's go back to over here, and up there as soon as I figure out where all my screens are. Because my brain only half works today. So here we are, season 16, the last week of C East play for the regular season play. And Smoke, by the looks of it right now, they're sitting in 4th. Macro Machines are sitting in 8th. Now, I'm told that if Smoke wins this game and dominates, they will automatically go to 1st. Which is very interesting, if you ask me. Because how you go from 4 to 1, I don't know. But I don't understand the points.
It's got to be a close race, and more than likely, other teams have got more games played.
And, well, this is Smoke's very no, not they. I think they still have their, or they already played. I don't know. I think they
So
already
Smoke has
played.
only played 10 matches. The rest have already played their 11.
Yeah,
So
where
Smoke
Smokes.
being down by 1 point
Yeah,
or 2 points, yeah.
yeah.
So
This is
that's how.
Smoke's last game tonight, but they've already faced off Protectors of Ire and they have beat them. So that I'm told puts them in first. This is what I'm told. We'll see what happens at the
If,
standings
but
if
only
they
if they're
win
able to
tonight.
dominate. Yep.
They have if they have to dominate tonight to get that. I know from being in their channel earlier that they are like hard pressed to dominate tonight. They want the win. They are hungry for it, and I don't know. I
We do
missed a
have a
few
lobby
weeks.
up.
Yeah. Oh, do we? Okay. Hold on. Let
Yep.
me open things. Pretend that I know what I'm doing tonight. Yes. And lobby. All right. So it looks like our delay is no longer that much of a delay. So let's go over to our maps for tonight. Currently, we have Towers of Doom, Tomb of the Spider Crane, Volskaya Foundry, and Alterac Pass all banned. And what do you mean?
This is one of my favorite maps, just because I'm an offlaner, so this map is one of those fun maps where you get to 1v1. So, yeah, I like to watch these ones the most.
Yeah, it's very interesting. But I'm being told to mute Discord. Am I echoing over there to you or
I don't have any echo from you.
okay? All right. I think I'm okay. I didn't change anything. The only thing I added was a new intro thing, but I think that's it. I'm so confused. But here we are. Yeah, so Smoke has picked, we're going to Braxis with Smoke. And their roster tonight is interesting too. You got, is that Ryan G? Renji?
It's Ringy. Yep.
Renji? Astroski, Ai, Shonen, and Baby Whale for the roster on Smoke. And Hoku, Ratson, Jimmy Bob, Arcane, and Nyx for the roster on Macro. So I have never seen Macro play yet. So this should be very, very
So
interesting for me to watch.
I'm friends with most of the folks from Macro from way back in the day, so they're good friends of mine. This one's gonna be a tough one because both teams are my friends, but you know
Yeah.
I gotta. I'm gonna be as neutral as possible because I do like both teams. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a good showdown. I've seen them put down some absolutely phenomenal wins,
Yeah.
and I've seen them had some pretty bad losses. But I've seen Smoke with the same thing. So even though it's a big distance, you never know what could happen. Some teams just are able to catch the other ones. You know.
Yeah. Now I'm being told that my notifications are coming through.
Huh.
My Discord notifications. So I'm just trying to quickly figure that out before we get into this game and people are complaining. Most people don't message me unless it's people I've already messaged.
Yeah, and I'm
So,
not hearing your notifications go off at all. So it just must be
yeah.
a setting.
I don't know. Maybe it's not mine. I think maybe it's his. Just saying.
It's not mine. My notifications are off as far as I know. I really just want to
No,
start
no, no. I
typing.
mean, like maybe it's baby whales because I haven't gotten
Oh,
any messages since we joined the chat room. So,
I really just want to start hitting A, enter totally like 10 times to you. You know.
yeah, and just to test it.
Yeah. Yep.
It's all good. So if you want to let them know that we're ready whenever they are, we can,
I can do that.
yeah, because then we can get the show on the road and somebody could get back to drinking more. Pepto, is it that you're drinking right now?
Right now I am drinking some really good 2% milk.
Wow.
Coat the stomach, you know.
Uh, You can mute notifications if you do not just. I gotta put myself on do not. How do you put yourself on do not disturb? If you guys didn't message me, I wouldn't have these problems. So, just saying. I'm on streamer mode, so I don't understand why it's coming up. But I'm gonna. I think I'll put myself over here to just bear with us, because some people. I don't know how to put myself on do not disturb. How do you do that again? Online. There we go. There,
Yeah.
got it done.
Don't ask me.
Okay, that's done. We're going.
All right.
But they only pop up when all my channels are muted, baby whale. Seriously. Anyway, we got a hopping chat room tonight too. This is crazy. Like, I don't know if you can see that going on.
Yeah,
here.
I'm gonna have to keep up and chat the best I can, anyways.
Yeah.
The sound says rooting for a 3-game series. I am too, although I'd like to talk less, so domination would be fine too.
I just screwed up my chat window. How did I do that? Uh-oh. Hold on. It's asking me to sign in. This is what happens when you don't use things for a certain amount of time and you screw up everything. Right.
And we do have a games draft starting.
Yeah. Stupid YouTube. Sometimes I tell you.
I have not messed with it yet. I'm kind of glad I haven't. I really haven't casted much this season. I think I only got 2 or 3 games in, other than co-casting with you. It's been a busy year.
Yeah. I just screwed.
The sound says rooting for a 3-game series. I am too. So, although, yeah, I'd like to talk less, seeing screen for draft, but I'll let you know if we find
it. Now something really happened. Hold on.
No.
All
right, so we do have a first ban, Duke off on the side of Macro Machines.
Sorry, I'm finally at the screen. There we go. It's all good now.
First ban on the side for Smoke is going to be Garrosh.
Wow.
I'm expecting probably another healer ban here. Try to ban out Ski, but I know you can't really ban out Ski. We get a Vala ban.
Ooh. I'm just going to turn off this ticker here so that it is not in the way tonight. There we go.
The sound says Mama Domination would be cool. That would put Macro Machines in the playoffs if they get one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that'd be cool to see both teams in it. I know Smoke's really gunning for, higher playoff first position.
I just feel that if you go into first position, you got a longer way to fall. Whereas if you're going from fourth, you have all that to build up and only good things to come. There's something to be said about falling off the peak, right?
Yeah, and I mean, as much as I like being in first place and playing the 8th team, at the same time, you're the head honcho that everybody wants to go after.
Yeah.
So everybody plays that much better against you.
Definitely. Now we do have Astro pulled up on Nwin here and IE on Hanzo. Go ahead.
I mean, I like that they got rid of the Brightwing to stop Macro Machines from getting help in the off lane. So neither team has help right now, although Hanzo's got a quick jump up top. So we could see IE going, splitting between the 2 lanes. We got an Ariel and a Tassadar. Don't see an Ariel very often.
Not anymore, eh? Back in the day, you've seen Ariel a lot, but,
But Ariel is pretty good into teams where she's going to be able to protect the Tassadar a bit. So the Tassadar might be able to spike off in some damage.
Yeah.
You got a Murden pick by Shonen.
Shonen on Murray. So you know that the other day, I think it was Thursday of last week, I think it was National Dwarf Toss Day. Thought it was funny. I couldn't stop laughing because all I could think was Muradin.
So they grabbed the Falstad, so they have the global on that side. I'm wondering if we're gonna see. Let's see, what do we have left for globals?
I heed the voice.
Oh, we got we're getting a double healer game.
Oh, Tyrande.
Hoku going on variant.
The interesting thing here, though, is Astro is very familiar with Tyrande. So, I mean, they understand that playstyle and they could offset
I think
that.
we're gonna see a 2-3.
You think?
I really do think we're gonna see a 2-3 here. Tyrande variant would be very, very mean up top.
A Hogger for top lane. I think that's what we're gonna see. Hogger in the top lane against the TAS is what I'm thinking. However, they did go variant, so I think we're gonna be seeing Half Boy for the first 4 levels, and then Twin Blades after. That's just my theory.
I think we're gonna see a Smash variant.
You think it's gonna be Smash?
With a damaged Tyrande.
Okay.
And in that case, I think that top lane might have the better chance. Because you have to bring the Falstead up there, and both Falstead and Hogger are light on health.
So here we go.
This should be cool.
Yeah. So Astro's pulling up the Anduin, Renji is pulling up Falstad, IE on Hanzo, Baby Whale on Hogger, and Shonen on the Muradin. You can go ahead and announce the macro.
We have Nyx on Tyrande, Arcane on Tassadar, Retson on the Johanna, Hoku on Varian, and Jimmy Bob Joe on Oriole. Now, I feel like every time I say Jimmy Bob Joe, I should have some kind of southern accent and spit some tobacco. Like, Jimmy Bob Joe, got the cat, you know?
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Yeah.
What I really love about this is you and I are both like really hoping for different teams. Why is my game summary up and not the other thing? Here we go. I will be okay tonight at some point in the near future if I can get things to work. Why is... Uh-oh.
We have a High King's Quest variant. We're gonna get the spicy variant.
I can't remember how to... That's what it is. My bad. Oops. Control 1. Here we go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It looks like we will have a split. We're gonna have a 2-3 split coming on the macro machines. I've seen the 2-3 split work really well. I've used the 2-3 split, and a Hogger is at a huge disadvantage in a 2-3 split.
Yeah. Varian with an Ariel up there. She is going to try to protect him for the first little bit till he becomes a real boy.
Yeah, once he's a real boy and he's able to stabby stab, it's gonna be a nasty combo. But macro machines is gonna have to survive until 7. That's where it's gonna come online.
I mean, they do have the Johanna. The survivability on the bottom is quite big. Like, look at the hits that are happening down there already.
Yeah, they're putting on huge damage.
Huge damage already on bottom lane. Top lane already,
Arcane,
they had to sacrifice.
Arcane about to die, trying to stay in there with 15 health points.
Oh, Tyrande with the good save there. The double healer for macro machines here is really going to help them, though. Allowing for the double split.
Yep, and Hanzo being more of a burst Falstead. Here's where I'm worried about the damage. Falstead and Hanzo are really bursty. So, what can 2 healers handle? Burst.
Yeah.
Nick's taking a lot of damage in the bottom, though.
Yeah, there's a lot happening down there. Oh, Ratson a little... No, that's Joe. They're going to go out. No problem. What's going on top here?
And we have a Cyan Fusion Tassadar. So he's really looking for the wave. How do we look on macro? I'm giving the advantage on macro over to macro machines too.
Yeah, of course, right? Like, we got Tronde is going to have to put out a lot of damage or mitigate the extra damage from enemy backline and anything. Yeah.
And this first game is going to be, or this first, I will say this first set of Zerg
that Hanzo or that variant almost went down.
And the Arcane has almost died twice now, been under 100 hit points.
Now the thing is I do think that Smoke does have the objective babysitting really down pat here. Like,
I think it's going to be
output.
pre-7. I think they have the advantage. It's after 7 where Varian's going to become pretty much godlike.
Once he becomes a real boy.
Yeah. And Varian goes down, first to die.
First blood to the Smoke team. Like I said, I find tonight's really interesting because I feel like we're both cheering for the opposite team.
I am for both. It's the thing. Shonen coming in from the back, taking a shot onto Arcane. Arcane's gonna get away. They're just looks like Shonen's.
False that took that one to the face.
Yep.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm cheering for both
Saturday
teams,
night.
but like, Smoke is my home clan's, what do you call that, gaming crew, whatever.
Your
organization's team. So it's kind of hard not to cheer for them, especially this being the last in the regular season play for season 16 for them. I'm kind of.
And I have a kinship with Rats, and we both share a love for the Michigan University football team.
Nice.
So, I mean, it's hard not to. And here comes a huge shot coming into the top lane.
Oh, and Ariel goes down.
Down as they bring 5 up top. This is the risk that they're going to take. But on the bottom lane, they are looking to split.
They are taking that front gate by the looks of it.
Yeah, but they're going to lose a fort.
They're going to use a fort for that, yeah. Wow. No, like, I was on the Dragons with Baby Whale, Shonen, and Astro, see? So, you know, it's easy to have that kind of camaraderie with them. It's very comfortable. But, yeah, they took that top fort. And I think they're just going to play wait now.
What upgrade? Harrison's wondering what upgrade did Varian go? Varian went, he's going full Twin Blades build. He's even got second wind at 7. Okay. So
who said he was going to Wind Blades?
I know. Well, I mean, Wind Blades is really good against Hogger solo.
Yeah.
Oh, we have an invade up top, but that Oriole's able to help.
Yeah, he is a real boy now, so I mean, careful. He can rip Hogger apart with those blades.
Yeah, he can tear them both apart and survive them both. And with Jimmy Joe Bob, he's gonna have a good chance of survival. I'm sorry, I have to say it though. It's just where's the kitty? You know, I can't help it.
Oh. So much going on, it's hard to pay attention to top or bottom. Where do you go?
Well, that's the cool thing about watching a 2-3 split, because there's action constantly.
Everywhere, yeah. It is quite awesome. I mean, it is 2-to-1 kills for Smoke right now, so that's pretty good. Even on...
And they have a tower advantage, too.
Yeah.
Oh, huge damage coming out onto Ratson. Ratson able to back him off a little bit. IE is just smoking Ratson right now. Shonen taking a lot of damage. I'm gonna watch a little bit of Jimmy Joe Bob. Right. Come here, kitty.
Oh man,
I
it's gonna be an entertaining game. Oh, Hanzo took it to the face on bottom there.
They're putting out a ton of damage,
man.
Ratson getting low, down to 100 health. Oh, down to 55 will go down.
I did it again.
Shonen's gonna go down with him though.
I was trying to go here. I'm like, let's go to the to the damage.
Now I'm on the
range.
top watching, and it looks like
Oh,
Hoku's gonna go down.
Hanzo went down. Murden's down. Oh,
Jimmy Bob Joe is low on health. Here comes Smoke to help.
Brandon. Oh, is he gonna get out? Is he gonna get out? Oh,
21
just barely.
health.
Wow. This has
And
been
it
one
looks like
action-packed game, man.
Arcane's going to even up on forts.
This Zerg is going for macro machines right now. Like, that's... I don't know.
I said at 7, it's going to be a little harder. They're going to be able to start taking.
Yeah,
I mean, Hoku's going to be able to take a ton of damage.
I don't know if they're going to be able to take... That's a lot going on that top lane, man. Like,
Oh yeah, they're
a
gonna.
lot.
This is a tower they're taking for sure. Oh, they're putting up, going after Shonen. That's gonna stop them from keeping the wave
good
up.
gust coming out of that Falstad. He was like, no, get off of my tank. That was beautiful.
And here comes Hoku to take down that tower.
Yeah, those wind
That's
blades.
the hard thing. You cannot stop a twin blades from taking a tower.
No. I mean, maybe with like an Anubarak, like webby web thingy.
It's gonna be a 5v4 though, because here comes the Hogger up top to help out.
I don't know, man. I think this is gonna be a really, really close game. Like,
I think so too.
I don't even know who to call this game for at this point. It's so jam-packed full of action.
I'm just having fun saying Jimmy Bob jump. Like it's. I think every time I talk, okay. So at this point now, I want macro machines to win just so I can talk to Jimmy Bob Joe. I don't know why.
I know. Oh man.
I can imagine him sitting back with his overalls, just going, "Yeah, we won. We're dead."
I'm just going to have to say for the moderators that will be looking at these games to put up some clips. Please put up the Jimmy Bob, cat whip thing going on.
It's not cat whipping. It's when you spit your tobacco into the can and hit the cat. Sorry. Oh, Ratson taking a lot of damage there. Hogger coming in. There's a lot of damage coming out here.
So
Ratson
much.
able to...
I don't even know what to say about it. I'm just watching this in awe about how much damage is coming out. Like,
But they're having to bring 4, where Hoku's up top grabbing camp solo. I mean, at
Smoke
13,
had to bring in 5 there. Like, that's insane. Like,
at 13, they have to watch boss at all times. If they don't see Hoku can rip that boss solo.
yeah. Oh. I don't know. I wonder if Smoke is regretting their choice of going Braxis hold.
I mean, 2-3 is, I've seen it a lot lately, and I've seen it work a lot, just because of the healing output. I mean, IE's putting up a ton of damage, though.
It is a lot of damage. Like, at Hanzo, 56.9k worth of damage right now.
If they, I feel like if they choose, oh, here comes in huge damage. Renji.
Oh, sorry, that was Seagram. Renji's going, oh wow. Shonen in a little
Renji
bit
came in
of trouble.
from the top, yeah.
Those
really
blinds
good.
are insane right now, too.
But they're fighting 4-on-3. And
they still can't get anybody down.
Right. And now it's a 4-on-4. 5-on-4.
It's that
this is
double
one of the
healer. This
double
is going to be
combos.
dangerous, man. I don't know about you, but I don't know if I'd want to fight that.
Right now.
Oh, Shonen's going to take it to the face.
Yeah, that's the hard part. You're getting slowed by the Varian with the twin blades.
Right
and then
now,
you're able to
they're
toss that
being
out.
slaughtered. Like, just... That double healer, man, that's just painful.
It's a lot to deal with.
You know, like, it's insane.
Because, I mean, what do? You're going to try to target one of the healers. That's your best shot to take one of them down.
But the tank's gonna take you down, and Windblade's up here is gonna take you down too.
Right. You have another healer keeping them alive, and them just healing themselves. It's a ton to deal with.
I mean, honestly, I would like to see macro machines go to playoffs, so I just kind of, It's really hard. Like I said, it's hard when they're people that you've played with for a very long time, and you know.
We get an ult coming out of Baby Whale, but nobody dies. It's going to be hard to do. Is that a stacking? Okay, so this is a stacking false bed. It might help towards the end.
They're gonna have to get the 20. I mean, they are still pretty even on levels. They're
Right.
even on the buildings they're taking. Like it's still pretty even. This game. It's just a lot of damage and a lot of healing.
It's like both teams are going to have a hard time killing because you have 2 healers on one side, so it's less damage.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, you have 2 healers to deal with.
Yeah.
Big damage. The Stasis comes out.
Wow.
Arcane with a huge ultimate.
And Hogger down. That's 2 down for Smoke. They're gonna have to retreat.
It's hard to deal with.
Just saying, somebody may have wanted to go Junkrat here, because the insane poke from Junkrat would be cool. And there goes another fort. That's 2 forts down for Smoke. More katas.
And here goes Hoku onto their side, taking down their siege.
Yeah, he's gonna own the map now. Like, absolutely own the map. And with Jimmy Bob there.
He's actually at the point, if he felt like going on that boss, his 4-man could keep them out while he finishes it.
Correct, yeah. What do we got? Macro Machines got the kills they needed at the best time to get the first objective. And Harrison says Macro Machines is going to the playoffs. It's all about seeding for the top 4, yeah. I mean, know what's
even
going
being
on
in, if you're in the 4th place, let's say they do pull it off, and Smoke is all that they have to play the 3rd place team, which they've already beaten. So, you know, it's one of those half a dozen kind of things, you know.
Yeah. Here we go. Macro Machines going for bottom here.
They're gonna be able to just push right in.
I think so too.
Nice guts to push them out, but they're still going to take that keep. Here comes Hoku, so it's a 5-on-5 here, with that Zerg wave.
You know what happens when Annie hits buttons? Yes.
Oh, Hoku is going after Baby Wheel, going strong. Shonen in the back line.
I'm so glad we're towards the end of this game, because this is not fun for Annie when she does stupid things.
Oh, it's not fun. I'm getting the milk burps. Oh, sorry.
There we go. It does look like they are going for the win here. I think we can call this a GG.
I think, oh, definitely now. 2 left, just your tank and your healer. I don't think they're able to do it.
Yeah, that's a GG. First game going to Macro Machines. Well done.
So we're going to at least have a 3-game series. Or we at least have the possibility for one.
I'm just going to update the score here. There we go. Wow, what an insane game. Like, just absolutely insane.
The Tassadar, Arcane, and IE were within 107 points of each other in damage. Yeah. 70,369 for Tassadar, 70,262 for Hanzo.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Now I am being told that my screen is not centered today. I didn't change a damn thing. I know, things just happen. Hold on, let's see if we can... Bear with Annie while she tries to fix things, because she is, like, blonde as ever.
So we got decent damage out of both Ariel and Tyrande, so I'm guessing that's why they chose those two. 25,000 damage out of Ario and Jimmy Bob Joe. Come here, kitty. And then Nyx with 27,000 out of the Tyrande. So good damage out of that. And that was matching the Hogger and Muradin for the side of Smoke.
Yeah.
What surprises me, Hoku with only 23,000 damage. So both the healers out damaged the Twin Blades variant.
I'm fully paying attention, just trying to fix my screen.
Oh, you're good. I'm just filling time talking,
I know,
doing
right?
my thing.
You know what it
So,
is? I'm in Windows screen, and see, this is what happens when that happens. All right. Because I have issues.
so good damage from both teams. Gotta respect the 2-3. Just saying.
Okay, I'm hoping that fixes the screen for now. I can't do anything about it because I have to end the stream to redo the thing, and I just can't redo the thing right now. Hopefully that works. Wow, I'm still in awe at how action-packed that was. Like,
It was a fun game.
Control D.
So we are just waiting for the next one. Control E will give you the dimensions. Control D will automatically center you. I think you got it right now.
I think I got it fixed. My biggest problem is that I have it in a windowed thing because otherwise I can't click around on my computer and it's a big pain in my, you know what? So I have to like keep this in windowed form, and I haven't adjusted my new Discord or my new OBS settings for the YouTube for it because when I put YouTube on here, it changed all of my settings. I spent like days trying to fix this. But here we are. I could at least cast. So you guys are missing a little piece of the map. I'm sorry.
And I just need to give a disclaimer. In no way, shape, or form do I, BluddyDrapes, make fun of any Southerners that wear suspenders, chew tobacco, hit cats. It's just Jimmy Bob Joe. It has to be done now.
The truth of the matter is, like if we go back to the stats page here and we look at these beautiful stats that of course look really wonky on my screen again because I am just a wonky person. But if we look at this here, like Macro Machines is in the playoffs, right? They're already in the top 8, right?
Oh, okay.
Like even if they lose tonight, at this point it's just the fight for whether or not Smoke's going to get number 1 or are they going to stay at number 4, right? So honestly, I do think that this is just dotting the I's, crossing the T's, and, you know, who's better than who tonight sort of thing.
We do have a lobby up.
Awesome sauce. All right. Go back over here. You know, people confuse me when they do stuff like that. All right, hold on. We are going to, let's go back to the map views here. And no, I'm not singing Christmas music yet. Yeah, wait, yeah, I am.
Okay.
He messaged me and said something, and I can't remember what he said. Macro had map choice. Thank you. I always like it when you guys tell me things so that I know things, and then I can update the list. So we are going to be going to Battlefield of Eternity.
All right.
This is going to be an
Looks
interesting one.
like Smoke picked Battlefield of Eternity.
No, he said Macro has map choice.
Then they have the current settings wrong.
No, because they have to stay at home team on the left and away team on the right.
Right, but first pick. Oh, yeah. Never mind. You know what? All that Southern talk, I lost a couple brain cells here.
Oh, man. I'm telling you.
What's funny is I keep saying kitty and my cat's coming around here.
I could tell you a quick story today. My husband went to every second Sunday of the month. He goes to what I call Nerd Fest, which is a gathering. It's a retro computer gaming club that he goes to. Anyway, he goes to that. My dog decides finally, because my dog's been avoiding me for 2 weeks. Apparently, I don't take him for walks enough or don't give him enough treats, so he's not a fan of me anymore. So he comes and he lays on the bed with me, and I start petting him. And I found a lump on his back, which I would normally be like upset about, but he has like 3 million of these things now. So I tried to part his fur to see, look how bad it was. And you know how some dogs will snip at you? No. My dog looks behind him, gives me the stinkiest stink eye you could think of, then gets up and jumps off the bed, goes to his crate, and lays butt facing me. Not face facing me, butt facing me. Like he had nothing and wanted nothing to do with me today because I touched a little thing on his back.
See, my dog loves me. Always comes to me, but only when he's got a fart. I swear that dog can put humans to shame.
Oh, man.
And he just looks at me like, "What's up, man? Hey, yeah,
Yo.
rub my belly so I can get this out." I swear, every time.
Oh, that is freaking hilarious. My dog
Yeah.
used to love me, but my husband works from home now, and so basically Fergus gets to hang out with him all day. And because I'm in a wheelchair and I can't take him for a walk, and I don't play with him as much, I'm all about the rules and the food. That's what I do. I do the rules and the food, and I let him out to pee and chase the squirrels.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so here's the thing. You need to put a foot brake on and let him walk you. You know how cool that would be? When I was growing up, we had like a 150-pound border collie, and I'd jump on my skateboard and let him pull me.
Oh,
Man,
wow.
start running. Some of the best scrapes and smacking my head I've ever done. Probably why I'm where I am.
Wow.
Thanks to Ruby, I have multiple head contusions.
Well, here we are in game 2. Now that we're actually in a game, and they are banning out the Tassadar. So this is what are we again? Week 10 of season 16, and yeah, Macro Machines versus Smoke and Macro Machines took game 1. We are in game 2 here, and we're going to get to see whether this is going to be a domination. Or are we going for a 3-game night?
Both teams were getting rid of the other team's high damage. We get the Stukov ban for the side of Smoke.
Yes. And my doggo is okay. He gets these little skin growths. He's 11 now, so he's old. He gets all those old age things. He just wasn't happy about me touching it.
Oh, I thought they were asking about my dog with his farts.
Oh, is
He's
your
okay.
dog?
That's what makes him part of the family. I mean,
Yeah. Oh,
sometimes
man.
I don't know if it's him or my 16-year-old. Whew. All I know is we don't like candles in this house. Could kill somebody.
Yeah, hey man, I'm lactose intolerant, and I ate an entire thing of dip after Thanksgiving, like cream cheese dip.
Oh, that's right. You guys just had your Thanksgiving up there.
Yes.
We get a Vala for our first pick on the side of Smoke.
Nice. Okay, we're done talking about personal stuff, and back to the game.
Artanis and Artanis for Hoku, and Anduin's grabbing Nyx. I
You
like
mean Nyx is
Artanis.
grabbing Anduin?
Sure, that that too. One of those two.
Maybe you should have a Carolina Reaper before we cast every game.
No. I would like my stuff to work right. We get an ETC rip early
Wow.
with a Morales.
Everybody loves a pocket healer.
I do love a pocket healer,
Yeah.
especially with a Vala. That is nasty together.
We just need pocket healers in real life, and we'd be set.
Yeah.
You know.
We get a Sonya ban.
Oh. Yeah.
It's because IE. See, they were going to match it up.
I honestly think that they may have banned that Sonya because Baby Whale plays Sonya, but
Well, I was trying to give IE the credit.
Me.
We get a Diablo and a Ming without a ban on Tychus. Why do I feel a Tychus coming right now?
so Jim Bob is playing Li Ming this time. There's no Whitby
And your
Wings
lucky
there.
numbers are 5, 16, and 21. It's my ESPN.
Casting's all about getting distracted and not talking about the game.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, we're not in the game. We get a KT and a Blaze.
We are still in the
I mean, we're in the draft. We're telling you the draft. We're just
You
giving
know,
you
I
our
should have been on
story
this
point.
screen and not that screen because I'm, yeah, there you go. Now you can actually see what's happening.
We get an a Zeratul by Arcane. That can be spicy.
Ooh.
But
I don't even know what to say now because I don't know.
well, I mean, it just, I don't know if it even matters though, because Blaze is so hard to kill, and I've seen Baby Whale get out of stuff they shouldn't get out of.
I know,
So
and I've seen Smoke come back from losses before, so it's really kind of. Anyway, here we go. All right.
I more or less think maybe the Zeratul's to go after the KT. Sorry.
Okay. He's so on Smoke's side. We got Shonen pulling up ETC, Ryan Jean pulling up Vala. I'm gonna have to ask him how to say that name. Ai pulling up Kalthas, Astro on Lieutenant Morales, and Baby Whale on the Bunker Boy Blaze.
For macro machines, we have Nyx playing Anduin. We have Arcane playing Zeratul. We have Ratson playing Diablo. We have Hoku playing Artanis. And playing the Li Ming, Jimmy Joe Bob. Sorry. It's got to be done.
Oh my God. I'm gonna die tonight. Holy crap.
I am in good spirits tonight, so
Jimmy Bob would like to point out that they drafted in alphabetical order tonight.
Wow.
Oh, good Lord.
All right, so we have a classic 4 bottom, 1 top. A Smoke is confused because they were expecting a 2-2 top, so Hoku is spinning in circles until Artanis throws up on his motorcycle.
Oh, man. Oh. I'm so glad you
Just
can
a
make me laugh.
reminder, I will be here all evening, and tip your waitress and try the veal. It's important. Unless you're not into veal, because it's a baby cow.
Oh, man.
Renji taking a lot of damage off the bat.
I need to always cast with you. I really enjoy casting with you.
See, I haven't been playing competitive this whole season. Well, for most of the season, so I'm like in good spirits about everything.
Yeah.
Arcane
Arcane!
just took massive damage.
Wow. You know, Zeratul's supposed to just show up and kill people. What are you doing?
He is showing up and trying to survive. I really think it's a bad idea to take a Zeratul into
a blaze?
blaze anyways, but, you know.
And just, you know. See, that's the thing. I gave up playing and started casting, and I'm enjoying it much, much better than playing, and I'm not nearly as salty. So,
It's so hard for me to cast right now just because of the situation where my computer's at, so...
Yeah. Oh, they're looking... Oh, they got it. Never mind.
Oh, and Zeratul's gonna go down.
Ooh.
Carolina Reaper, right to his booty. Ended him. I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain. So that will be the first kill.
You know, you are gonna feel that pain, you know, when you go to the doctor.
Yep. Not looking forward to it.
Oh.
So Hoku and Baby Whale up alone up top. Honestly, if I'm Zeratul right now, I don't want to be anywhere near that KT, because that KT has been putting a whooping down pretty easily.
Yeah. Well, we do have Smoke move to their camp, and as our macro... Are they? No? Yeah? Okay. I'm like, they're gonna make liars out of me tonight.
And Macro Machine's not going for their camp. They're going to probably wait till halftime. I think they may have the race advantage.
Who does have the race advantage? They got...
Ooh, having Hoku having to stay up top makes them have the disadvantage, actually.
Yeah. I think Blaze is putting that pressure on. Are they going to try
Yeah.
and move? They are doing something, but not... Vala's got that, I think, and...
Arcane is just getting targeted heavy by IE.
Wow.
And Smoke is winning the race.
Oh yeah, they got a Vala, man. Like, I'm like, I could just leave the Vala there. We could watch the little thing go and, you know.
Yeah, I mean, early game is gonna definitely go to Smoke.
Oh, we
have
gotta pause.
So we'll be right back after this message. Do you have
Hold on.
Carolina Reapers?
I'm just
Have
going
you
through
eaten
that.
one?
No,
Are you able to eat
I have not, and I do not want to.
Pepto-Bismol? Sorry,
Jimmy
that was
Bob
mine.
left the game. Shoo, I can't
Not
even
Jimmy Bob.
See, I can't do that.
It takes years of practice. I have an uncle who's very, very southern.
Okay, let
And
them know that we're ready to go, and I will unpause this as soon as they're ready.
And it's fair for me to talk like this because I do have an uncle that wore overalls to his wedding, so it is fair.
Okay.
It is in the family.
I mean, it's fair for you to talk smack about Canadians too, but you know.
I mean, well, that's true.
You wouldn't do
I
that
can
to
do
your
both.
fellow Canadian, though.
Oh, well, not tonight, but other times I do because I'm both. It's okay.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're not back yet.
They lied. Annie. Oh, you have to unpause it.
Why do I have to unpause that?
I have no clue.
How do I unpause?
Good question.
How do I unpause?
I think it's spacebar.
Nope.
Well then.
Well then, I don't know how to unpause. Oh, there we
Okay,
go.
there you go.
Like, don't ask me. Who put me in charge of that?
Back after technical difficulties.
Yeah, maybe don't make Annie the ref.
Oh, it's gonna be close actually. Now that Hoku's able to come down,
Oh,
and it will
but
go over by the Smoke.
and Smoke took it out. Valid took it. Oh my god. Yeah.
Smoke choosing to go to the other side and let that clear with just the blaze.
Interesting.
Hoku's in for some deep trouble here.
Oh yeah, I would say. Oh, here comes the Andy and the Zeratul.
Jimmy Bob Joe is going to be up there with Ratson. They'll be able to clear this. Probably only lose a wall. Let's see what, but they are going to lose a wall, and Hoku will go down. See, now I'm picking up a southern accent. Yeehaw.
Oh, and so does Zeratul.
That Zeratul just loves going into that bottom lane and getting blown up.
You got Jimmy Bob going up against Baby Whale on top there. I can't do the whole thing.
Jimmy Bob Joe, very big fan of NASCAR. Gonna try to take that lane back.
Oh,
Wow, they were able to take that bottom fourth. That's a huge advantage.
huge. That's Cat is on the bottom. And anybody else notice that we did two lane maps in a row?
Well, I mean, I almost would have gone 2-3 again. It seemed to work that first game. And now Smoke grabbing both top and bottom camp.
Nice.
But
Nice job.
the issue with having an Artanis in the off lane is that the clear is horrendous.
Yeah.
Let's
That's
see
the
the
damage for y'all. I don't even know where to look anymore. This whole game is just like, what?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the 2-lane maps. There's always action going on somewhere. We're going to have a 5-man up top. They're going to take that top and get ahead by 2
Oh
structures.
yeah, and they're going after that Artie too. Look at that. Down he goes.
Yeah.
Hoku
Yeah, swapping
and
is not the greatest thing. Yep.
And Zeratul, no, man, a turn
Yeah,
around.
No, no. Do you see that, KT? That's where you don't go.
Oh, walk
That's
away.
a no-no.
No, don't go in there.
As you've been blown up several times, you've had your warnings. I definitely think we're going into a game 3.
I'm thinking that too, but I'm thinking that this is just Macro Machine's play to just, yeah, we're gonna go to game 3, but you're not gonna win it.
Right.
so much going on. But
Oh, they're already at half for the side
yeah,
of.
Smoke has got the race on these Immortals.
Well, and they're up
Definitely.
4-0 in kills, and they
Yeah.
have 10.
And they have a 10. This
Yeah,
is the thing, is Smoke is always the comeback team. I've known them for a long time, and they are the comeback queens. That's all I have to say. Comeback queens.
I mean, not all of them.
Well, you know, I'm gonna use queen as a general term and not
Okay,
to actually be like assigning gender to anybody. Just, you know.
Y'all must have it different in Canada, because up here it's comeback kings. Or down here. In the lower 50.
Well, until, you know, about 8 months ago, we only had a queen, and now we have a king. So I
Oh,
guess
that's
I could
right.
start changing it to king now. But you know, it's just how the hierarchy works. But there
But
we
you
go.
do have your own song too. Blame Canada. Thank you to the people at South Park.
Yes. It's all Canada's fault. Always is.
So Hoku or Arcane able to at least get us forward 10v10 on
What are
level.
they? I'm just trying to figure out what they're doing.
I'm not really sure. Going back.
I mean, are they? Yeah, they're gonna have 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute. All right, you
So-
got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All going bottom.
I'm seeing the reasoning for having Zeratul right now. You're going to be able to go in and Void Prison and be able to get a huge advantage.
Did he?
Now that they all have
Void
time.
prisms. Yes. he did.
And they don't have a way out of it for the side of Smoke.
Correct, but Zeratul is running scared right now too, right? So,
Oh, Hoku just took big damage. Getting slid on.
oh,
Void Prism coming out. There's the combo that they're looking for, but Vala just hanging out the damage.
all this happening so quickly,
Oh,
so
Hoku
hard.
is taking so much damage going after Shonen.
Oh. That's 2 for 1 there. So are they going to
Yeah.
continue pushing or are they going to back?
Well, they should keep pushing because there is a camp up top. So they are just taking
Oh,
it.
Harrison wants to know what the 10s are.
Okay, so for the side of Macro Machines, we have Light Bomb, Wave of Force, Void Prison, Apocalypse, and Suppression Pulse. For the side of Smoke, we have Stim Drone, Combustion, Mosh Pit, Rain of Vengeance, and Pyroblast.
Now, Smoke almost took down that keep. Almost.
Yeah, right now they're really in control. 6 kills to 1. They're up 2 extra structures. I mean, Wall is down on 1 structure for the side of Smoke. I mean, this is looking rough, but this is one of those maps that can late game
Yeah.
can turn it around.
Well, the
You
truth
get
of the matter,
17
the truth of the matter at this point is Smoke will not be taking the #1 spot. However,
They're
doesn't
gonna
mean
climb
Macro
probably
Machines
too.
isn't going to be moving.
Right.
You know. I don't know.
I feel like they switched spots on who was going to take wave clear. Because if you look, all the wave clears on the side of Smoke.
Yeah. Pretty much. Let's go back to hearing best and damage. Go and we got a split going on here. Some are defending, some are attacking.
Well,
Smoke needs
at
to
this
get rid of
point,
it.
you can let everybody on the side of Smoke except for Vala go over, and
Yeah.
you're going to get kills.
And it does look like Arcane is trying to interrupt there. So,
I think the only shot is if he can get a good Void Prison.
is he gonna go for it? No, he got hit by the the KT cancer.
Well, that's the tough part of taking a Zeratul and not having last pick. Because you
Yeah.
can put a KT or something like that, which stops him from going in
Yeah.
and really, the damage is hard.
Now it looks like Smoke is going to try and go on the defense here, and I think that's because it's on Macro's side. Oh, no. Oh, Vala's trying to get in there, but they're trying to take her
Void
down.
Prism pumped out. Perfect Void Prism into APOC. Big damage coming out. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Zeratul will go down. And here comes
Oku's down
Smoke.
too. Ratson's going to take it to the face too if he doesn't get out quickly.
I don't think
And down he
Ratson's gonna
goes.
go out.
And I think that's what Smoke was going for. They were looking for a gank there, and they got it.
Yeah, honestly, I don't see how they're able to come back.
It was too dangerous to put Vala in there by herself on their side with all that damage up.
Yeah. And I get
This
the
one-
Zeratul was there to try to take the Vala out, but the Vala's damage is just too much. Now at 16, we'll see, but I don't know if they'll make it to 16.
I don't know, man.
I mean, they're 2 levels behind.
I do feel like somebody should just go blow on this bottom tower a little bit, but you know, just saying.
I mean, they can probably just push with this and end. I don't know that they can get stopped.
Yeah, so Harrison said that Zeratul was the last pick, so he picked into the KT.
Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
which is...
Yeah, I don't know that I would have picked into the KT.
I've never played Zeratul, so I can't say either way.
I have both love and hate for him. It's one of those things, it's got to be the right moment for him, and I just don't know. Arcane plays a great Zeratul, it's just that KT's got his numbers, and Hoku's going to go down right here. This may be end. They're up 16s. Smoke is just putting down some damage.
Yeah, Smoke is
good.
not happy about their loss last game, and they were gonna make them pay.
Yeah, this is end.
Oh, does he take it to... Oh.
GG's
Oh,
right here.
Yeah, there's a GG's. I was just watching to see if that Pyroblast killed that. Oh, GG's. Second game going to Smoke. Wow. That's just insane.
Harrison, I agree with you. If Liebing would have had been I think that's where Wave of Force was a disadvantage. I feel like going Beam would have given you more kill pressure, and I feel like Beam gives you a little more race pressure too.
Yeah. I think Smoke really came back. Like I said, they are the comeback people.
Yeah.
And they're the comeback team, and you know, they really made them pay for that loss in the first game.
Yeah.
Like 11 kills to 1.
And the damage. I mean, the damage was a big difference. Vala with 41,000, KT with 33,000, followed by Li Ming with 28. I mean, that's a huge difference. But they were also 3 levels behind towards the end.
It's just insane.
3 out of the top 5 were all Smoke.
Yeah.
So it makes a difference.
The whole thing is just
Heals, I mean, almost double the heals from Morales over Anduin, which I get it because the KT was always coming at him. So was the Vala. It's a lot to deal with. So we'll see what game 3 is like.
Yeah, definitely. So here we go. Wow. You know, for all my casting, it's the first time I've ever went to game 3.
Really?
Yeah, first time, man. First time.
I feel like it's pretty normal for me.
And so Smoke chose the map, and we are going to where did we go to? Infernal.
Nice. One of my favorites.
One of your favorites? John
For
Sienna,
sure.
isn't it? Johnny Sienna, whatever you want to call it. Isn't this what's his name?
You have to finish the name. It's John Cena. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not a sound effects kind of person, so I'm very much I don't know. I'm just that very serious person. So yeah, here we are. We're week 10 of season 16 of NGS. This is the last game of the C East regular play season for the whole entire division. And so far, it's been very, very action-packed. We got Macro taking the first game, Smoke taking the second, and we are going into the third. We're going to Infernal Shrines, and I don't even know what to expect anymore.
I don't know. Game one, very one-sided. Game two, very one-sided the other way. So let's
What
see
do
what
you
we're going to see here.
expect? And okay, Smoke chose this map, so I don't know. I just don't know. You know what I mean?
This is one of my favorite maps. This one is very much blow-up potential.
Wow.
You can also win through macro on this map too. So we'll see.
I do have to say that I'm very, very happy that that we're getting to go to third game for especially it being the last regular gameplay for the division in season 16, right? Like this is it's good to keep the action packed for tonight. So that's, I mean, I feel, anybody else feel like throwing a party here, like streamers and you know? but
Okay, so Smoke, can you just let macro machines win so I can talk to Jimmy Bob Joe on screen? I want that conversation. I do. I don't know why. I'm in a goofy mood, and for some reason, I need that conversation in my life.
Oh
Now,
man.
if anybody from Macro Machines is listening, I don't believe that they're going to just let you win, nor would I believe that you would ever let anybody just let you win. So, I'm here for both.
I'm here for whatever happens. Oh, I do know that those hot wings are really kicking my butt right now.
I will trade you places.
I know I will never eat a Carolina Reaper in my life. Frank's Red Hot Sauce is enough.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely working.
Yeah, I'm. Oh, I should have had some Gaviscon before we started playing.
Pepto
So
will
good.
be the friend.
I can't have Pepto. I'm allergic to it, so Gaviscon it is. Gaviscon, and the
glad
gas is gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least it's not like that other song, nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, die. Yeah. You can tell we're a product of the 80s. When? Right?
I am
Alright.
definitely an 80s child.
Here we go. Did you tell them we were ready? Because I didn't say a damn thing.
I totally did.
Okay. Here we go to game 3, the Macro Machines versus Smoke for week 10 of season 16. The last game, guys. The last game of season 16 regular season play. Like, oh my god, playoffs start next week. Holy
Dun,
crap.
dun, dun. Where's my? I need my key or my. See, this is what's different. I don't have my soundboard.
I don't even want to pull up mine because it screws up my screen. Oh, they
Let's see.
banned the Hogger.
My soundboard is very dirty, so I can't even put it on here.
Oh.
All right, because NGS would be very upset with me.
We need to make a sound clip out of your Jimmy Bob Joe thing. Just saying. Somebody make a sound clip.
We get the Hogger ban, which I'm totally understandable. We're getting the Tassadar ban and the Hanzo ban.
Okay, you gotta read what a Just Poet said, but you gotta end the last part with the sound effect.
I can't read it out loud. I just don't. I guess I'm not understanding it. Let the monkeys. Oh, drowning pool. Oh, can I? I don't know if I can go that deep without killing my throat right now. That sounded like a sexual innuendo. And it was not. Just saying.
Good lord.
Wow, we got a Stukov ban. I did not expect that.
I stand.
Oh, and they let the Vala back through.
You have not learned your lesson yet.
No. I definitely would not have let that Vala back through.
I've never heard this let the monkeys hit the floor thing, so.
You never heard Let the Bodies Hit the Floor by Drowning Pool?
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I would kill my throat to do it.
Well, then do it without the throat.
I can't. It's one of those songs you have to do it in that tone.
Okay, you're
It's
gonna
a
have to
must.
send me a YouTube link for that one.
Yeah, it's one of my like. So it was my favorite going to the bar scene before my children are around, and I have my daughter behind me, so I don't want my 19-year-old to know that I was ever violent, like she doesn't know. But that was my favorite bar fighting song.
I'm like the most vanilla white girl you'll ever meet, so and I have a trucker mouth, which is hilarious. So
I don't know if I can do it. My throat is. Oh no, my
do
throat's
it
too
for
nasty.
that.
Like,
Oh man.
there's been damage done. I don't know if I can. I don't know. We'll see. If this game is really good, I'll try to do it.
Right? So Smoke has banned Tassadar, Stukov, and Anduin, and yeah, and Macro Machines has banned the Hager and the Hanzo, and Leo. Interesting. Wait a second, Raka's not playing. Why are we banning a Leo?
Because Leo murders on this map.
I love Raka playing Leo. Let's get that correct.
I love Raka.
is-
I love Raka playing Leo too, especially when I'm going against her.
I just love it, and Raka is my idol, and I will always give big props to Raka Doll, and she is absolutely amazing. And
Here comes the Sony. You know what I'd really like to see, but we won't see it because we have a Blaze? Deathwing. This is a Deathwing. If somebody picks Deathwing, I will sing that song. It has to be done. Only if they pick Deathwing. So contact your teams, your congressman, the president, and make sure that one of these teams picks Deathwing.
I got told that my trucker mouth needed to be quiet today.
Oh, well, I took over with that, I guess. We get a Maya. That's spicy, especially since they have a last pick.
Oh.
And they have not picked their healer. Oh, but they already have the white beam for the counter.
Ooh, what is Astro gonna do here? Oh, are we gonna see an Astro Tyrande here?
The biggest counter to Maya is white main.
Oh, they went Rhaegar.
Oh, that's a pretty good counter, too.
Yeah, my husband went to the Goodwill today to drop off some stuff. And when he pulls up to the Goodwill, I was at that point, before he pulled up, I was swearing about something. And he's like, okay, enough swearing now. I'm opening the window.
Is it illegal in Canada?
What, to swear?
Because you guys are so polite.
No, but at the Goodwill
Well, I'm
place
sorry.
is kind of a religious place, so you kind of, you know.
I'm sorry. Canadians outside of Quebecians are very polite. I must put that in there.
Quebecers are just Quebecers. Like, careful where you go in Quebec, because if you step in the street and there's a car coming, they ain't gonna stop.
They're like Detroiters. I love them.
No, it's just the Goodwill is like you pull up and you drop off, and he didn't want me swearing while other people are around. He doesn't care if I swear in the house when nobody's around, but I really have to start watching my language. I mean, I watch it like roll it on my mouth and every swear word you can find.
The battle begins in.
Yeah, I'm a thesaurus of that. And it's part of my job, I feel like. And I try not to, but
You're a
like
chef, of course it is.
they roll out. Like yeah.
I
They
should
just
have been
come
a chef.
flying.
Yeah.
Besides truckers, like I think we're up there.
I
Oh,
do
hey,
have
we-
to say there's certain words that I consider worse than any profanity you could think of that I will never say because I think it's the most horrendous things to say in the world. So I will never ever say those words.
I'll say them for you. A and don't you know?
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
You hoser.
That was both my nickname and my on-air name when I was on the radio. Yep. That was my nickname from my dad growing up.
Oh man.
Oh, Hoku going up against Baby Whale up in the top lane. Hoku's got to watch out because that's a furious blow. Slam build. Yeah, that's something that Hoku's not going to want to deal with.
Wow.
And we have Macro Machine working on camp, but it's Mayab, so that's going to be kind of slow on camp to begin with.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know anything. This is a 3-lane map. I get confused with 3-lane. I'm like, I don't know where. It's just one too many lanes.
Yeah, we've been playing 2 lanes all that. Why you gotta go and confuse her?
As long as I don't hit any buttons, I'm pretty good right now. I'm trying not to. The keyboard's like 3 feet away from my hands, so I really have to reach to press things. But I purposely keep it away because I have a tendency to hit things. But I do feel like the 3-lane maps are a little more slow starting than the 2-lane maps.
Oh, for sure. That was a good shot on the Raijin. Raijin is Gambit. So that's going to be interesting if they're able to get kills. And the KT came back through again, so they're just coming right back with what they like. Differences, Maya much more able to handle those two. Probably why they let it through. Here comes the Maya to pull them in. And it's a good combo with the Joe. This is a 4-on-3. Macro Machines has got the false set in the bottom lane pushing.
You know
Billy
what I
Joe. It's Billy Bob Joe. Oh,
I feel like we should do a post-game interview of both the losing and the winning team, just because it's the last game of the season. Just done that.
You just want that interview with Billy Job or Joe, Joe Bob.
Billy Bob, what now?
My cousin's uncle's best friend's nephew's cousin's brother-in-law sister, otherwise known as his grandpa.
Oh.
The 4-man for the side of Smoke is doing really well to keep up. We have a gank attempt up top. It's going to be hard to take down the baby whale. Oh, they're going for the objective. Hey,
that's what they were going for. I forgot that exists.
Yeah. Hey, who would have known?
Oh. What to do when you're confused. And it's almost 11 at night and you haven't taken your medication.
Yeah.
Shit, my medication. You do that. I'll just figure out if I have it.
Okay, so we got, we're at 28 stacks to 2. And we got a kill on the Mayav that was on the wrong side of the map there. This is going to be a turnaround for the side of Smoke. Come on, Jimmy Bob Joe, save the day. Here, Katie. Rats is taking a lot of damage. That KT has been on point, too. They're 30-19. They're going to wait for the Mayav to come in. I think they're looking for that combo where they pull into the Joe. Ratson in deep, taking a lot of damage, able to hit the D to get out. Oh, here comes the big damage on the Arcane. Arcane's going to get taken down.
Oh,
Jimmy Bob Joe taking a lot of damage. Ooh.
Oh, this fight is so close.
They only need one. Both of them need one.
Oh! And it goes to Smoke.
But they lose their KT for it. Jimmy Bob Joe, almost out of there. Oh, gets hit by John Cena. It's a hell of a fight. My daughter is probably sitting behind me thinking that I got hit in the head one too many times. John Cena jumps again. And my daughter responded. I'm so glad none of you could hear it.
What is she, 19, you said?
Yeah.
I can imagine.
And I bet you can't guess that she can come up with stuff real fast because of her parents. They're able to take it down. They're able to keep up a little bit. So that's not too bad. Blaze working in. Oh, they're going to come steal this camp. That's a big camp.
That's a big steal. I think maybe not.
I don't know. Like they're in control. Well, I mean, something
it's pretty even this one, right? Like,
3 to 4 in kills. Smoke's got 10 first. We got Leap, Pyroblast, Rain of Vengeance, Ancestral Healing, and Mosh Pit. There's a ton of CC on the side of Smoke. We do have 10s coming out. So far, we got Scarlet Aegis, which is going to really help them in close fights. We did get a Warden's Cage. Bunker Drop, Mighty Gust, and Falling Sword. A Warden's Cage or a Gust into a Warden's Cage is going to be nasty, especially if they drop Aegis, because all you're going to do is, whenever you attack the side of macro machines, you're going to heal them.
My husband saved me and brought my medication for me.
Aw,
I got the
that's
lessons.
nice.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. My wife would beg to differ.
Nah, I think that's what it does.
Canadian husband, I guess. Well, no, because that doesn't. Okay, in your country. We'll call your country. I'm such a good husband. I spent my new graphics card money on Lions tickets for my wife.
Aw.
So I'm just saying, she better come up with the money for Christmas for a graphics card. Just saying. Rat's in a lot of trouble using Unstoppable Crimson Falling Sword. Here comes the Warden's Cage. This is a nasty combo coming out. They're able to get out.
I do think that Smoke may have found their stride here.
Yeah, for sure.
They shook the dust off. They're ready for their win.
Yeah, and this ETC is really nasty up front. Here comes Hoku, but it's kind of late. Oh, what did Hoku do at 1? Okay, Hoku went Adrenaline Stim Pack. I almost would have gone Neuro Stim Pack for the double stun. But
Well, it looks like they're going to chase after that Sonya. Is she going to get out? Yeah. They turned around. Good. Good boys. Girls. Peoples.
I mean, the Sonya had the leap anyways, so
Yeah.
it would have been a
all
waste of a
good.
leap. But, yep.
It's all good in the hood.
If they're able to pull off that Warden's Cage maneuver, it will be huge damage and potentially 3 or 4-man kills. Then again, they have an ETC, so the ETC could mosh in the cage.
Yeah. Unstoppable.
I feel like in close quarters that Macro Machines is probably going to have the better save, but Rats are taking a ton of damage going into bunker. Arcane
bunker
going
time.
into bunker.
Oh boy. Everybody's getting low, nobody's dying. Oh, the most frustrating thing ever.
I mean, they cannot let Ryan G just keep hitting.
Oh.
There goes the kills. You can only sustain so long against that. And-
Jimmy Bob. Oh, Jimmy Bob. Oh.
Jimmy, no!
Smoke is doing a little bit of chasing tonight, and they're being successful with it.
Just Poet, I just want you to know, I'm looking at Jimmy Bob Joe, his wheel, and he said he's leaving his entire NASCAR commemorative plates to you when he dies. You're welcome. Here comes John Cena. Ratson's gonna have to eat that.
Oh, man. I spent half the night laughing. Oh, my God.
I'm in my goofy stage of the night, right where I'm getting tired. Ratson's able to get out. This is... Smoke must have gotten really mad because they are playing out of their minds this game.
They are just... I have no words for it tonight either. And this is what happens when I get tired, is I run out of, like, wait, what are we doing?
And I have plenty, so don't worry.
I know, that's why I love co-casting with you. Just make up
'Cause
for
I'm
my
a coffee.
shortcomings.
So they're coming back out here. Hoku leading the charge. Don't know how safe that is. Really, I mean, they really need Hoku to start with a stun to give Warden's Cage a good shot.
Yeah.
So we need to see more 5-man fights. but I think Smoke is ready for it. They're ready and waiting for.
What does that say about Shonen? I have a thing in the way of seeing that. What does that say?
Shonen so patient with his cooldowns, no mosh needed. I mean, I think so. He went mosh.
Yeah.
I think he's really been holding it for the Warden's Cage. Because he
Possibly.
can nullify Warden's
Yeah.
Cage. We got a possible fight in the middle. Huge damage.
Arcane, he's still gonna take it to the
Gonna
face
get
there.
Pyro. Gonna get out of it. Gonna survive the Pyro.
Oh, he survived that.
Through the Warden's Cage trying to
But
survive.
Smoke took a fort.
Yeah.
Just so y'all aware that the macro machines aren't doing too much macro here.
Nope. They are sadly in a lot of trouble right now. They're down 16s. Don't know that they want to be outside of this gate.
That's always the hardest thing when you end up chasing your tail. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, like you're not chasing tail, you're chasing your own tail, which is a problem. Chasing
And I mean,
tail
they
is
are
not-
trying to really push the pressure back. They're grabbing their camps. They're doing what they can.
They're doing what they can. It's just, you know, I think Smoke had enough after that first loss, and they were like, nope.
Well, I mean, the only person that's even easy to gank on the side of Smoke is KT. And even then, it's a little iffy. But I mean, Vala's able to escape. Rhaegar's got speed. ETC can just slide out. You got Leap on Sonya. It's a tough Warden's Cage game.
And wait, did they choose Maeve into that again?
Yes. I mean,
just saying.
I mean, Arcane's got a lot of skill, so I understand it. I just think it might have been. I mean, he put himself in a tough spot with it.
Ready. A shrine gathers power. You will take it for me.
I would have almost set it up with, instead of a Blaze, like a Gazlo. Because
Do you see this play that's happening?
Oh, they're going straight for the bottom.
They are screw that objective. Let's go, folks.
Yeah, why not? I mean, they have 10 seconds. Why not hit what they can?
And I think
They have a camp going mid, so they're going to get wall probably.
Oh, yes.
A camp with a Kata.
Siri Bob. Jimmy Bob. Oh, man. I do agree. Sometimes hunkering down and waiting for that talent pick is your best thing to do.
Yeah.
But again, here's what I remember from coaches is that your best time to attack the enemy team that's getting closer to 20 than you are is before they hit 20.
They
Because
need to
once
do it
they
right
hit
now.
20, you're screwed.
They need to look for a 5-man gank.
They do. If they're gonna turn this around, they got to do it now. Like in the next 30 seconds now.
I would almost get up into the far bush where they had the chance and hold there. Just wait for one of them. You know, like IE went out in front, didn't check the bush.
Yeah,
you get a kill on the
Shonen sitting
IE
in that bush
danger.
too. He's waiting.
Yep.
He's just waiting for his pick here. Oh, Rangin in some trouble.
Here comes the Warden's Cage. Big cage. Are they able to do anything with it? Ratson takes a lot of damage.
Oh. And a bunker.
Yeah, and now they're on the defense.
It's bunker time.
Jimmy Bob Joe, no!
Yeah. And there goes their chance to hit them before 20. And there's that mosh. But
I think they're going in from the bottom.
I bet they're going in the mid. They're chasing down Hoku.
Yeah.
And down they go. That's 4 men down. I think they're gonna. Oh, they are. They're gonna leave Baby Will over there. And the thing is cockiness sometimes is not the best thing. So, are they going to get over cocky here?
Well, Jimmy Bob Joe hereby bequeaths Just Poet, his Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Dale Earnhardt Sr., God rest his soul, commemorative plate, and his collection of Creedence Clearwater Revival, worth a whole $10.50.
Yes. And this was a GG. Smoke pulled it out again. I told you, come back, peoples. They are the comeback team. This was a really, really good one. I mean, I do have to say, I know we are slightly disappointed. Slightly disappointed that you don't get to interview Jimmy Bob there. But
Yeah. Thanks a lot, baby whale. Jeez. Thought we were friends.
oh my, like this is just insane.
All I
Absolutely
asked you to
insane.
do was throw a game.
I know, right? Like, oh, ha. But yeah, check out this score, guys. We are still look at okay, magic number tonight. I've seen this 11 now twice from the
Look at
Smoke team.
Look at the damage difference.
It's insane. It's
It
absolutely
was,
insane.
I mean, Vala at 55k only died once. The gambit was strong. KT again coming in second place. Maev with 29,000. Then the Sonya right below. So I mean,
Yeah,
it's
just I think Smoke let one game through and that was it. I know their intention was to win 2-0, but hey, 2-1 isn't a bad win either. I mean, it still gives them the points. I think that does push them out of fourth at least. I think.
and Macro Machines, good set of games.
Yeah,
I'm glad you
very
guys made
very
it to
good
the
set of
playoff.
games.
I look forward to seeing you guys, hopefully do pretty well in the playoffs, both teams.
Yeah.
So, hey, maybe we'll see this in the
nice.
finals. Possible.
Yeah, so we're gonna
Dan?
go hop over for a post game interview, and we will be right back.
Yep. They're not there.
Hi.
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 All right, so we have a post game interview with the winners of tonight's game, which is Smoke. Oh my god, like last game of the series for regular play, like that insane. Wow. First of all, what are your thoughts on losing that first game?
We were unprepared.
Unprepared? That doesn't sound like you guys. No.
The 2-3 kind of.
No one else in
What?
Div C plays, 2-3, like, we didn't think about it, and then it just happened, and we had to scramble to try to fix it, but...
Yeah. Wow, it was insane. That the amount of damage that came out on game one was absolutely insane. However,
It was a very good set of games altogether.
it was amazing. You guys did pull it out though in game two. There, you did pull it through and brought us back. Yeah. I'm like, I've never gone to 3 games, so this is just wow. I really want to know, how are you guys feeling now that the regular series of games is over, and you know where you stand going into playoffs? How are you guys feeling?
Feeling good. I think we played well, like the second and third game. I think we played well the first game. We just let it get away from us, overcompensating for something we weren't prepared for. But yeah, I feel good.
It did really feel like in that first game that they had just a really hard comp for you, all because you had 2 bursts and they had the sustainability to push past it. So I mean, it was a hard game, but I did see Shonen. I liked a lot of setup from you on the Meridian, where you were coming in from the sides and they weren't expecting it. You a couple of times almost took out both their healers from the side jumping in. So I thought that was a really good shot to try to take it back. It was just, that's a lot to overcome when you don't know you're hitting the 2-3 and the double healer, and they would damage build on both their healers. So
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I think the thing that hurt us the most in the first game, like from my perspective, was like the Ariel. we were instead of taking the fights a little. I mean, they had double healers, so it's kind of hard to take them slow. But we tried to all in a couple times, and the Ariel ultimate would just come out,
Hmm.
and then we overcommitted, and then whoever's deep is gonna get killed. So I think we could have played it better, even though we weren't prepared for the comp. We could have definitely played it better.
It's hard on short notice to try to play it better, though. I mean, you guys, it really did look like you guys were setting up right and trying to really position to take it. It's just that's a tough comp if you don't have the right setup to go against it.
Yeah, they played well, and their comp was really good. But I think as a team, we all kind of made I know I missed a couple, quite a few stuns. We had some positional areas in fight, so I mean that's stuff that we could fix. So it was they had a great comp and they played really well. But again, it's no excuse for us to play kind of sloppy game one. But we brought it back, we relaxed, got our wits about us, and game 2 and 3 we played better.
Game 2, you guys looked out for blood. Well, both game 2 and 3, you guys looked like you were out for blood for sure.
Yeah.
I was very unsure of the Zeratul into the KT, and IE made them pay very, very, very badly.
I got him locked down. He missteps once and he catches a stun to the face. And then
Blaze
Pyro.
is also Blaze is also really good for shutting up. Just because of his level 4 that he has that can reduce damage, and at 7 then spell power or auto attack speed.
Yeah, it seemed like anytime he went into the lane and the KT was there, we were basically screaming for him to get out of the lane with KT.
Yes.
Because it was automatically, he was getting burned and he was getting blown up. I mean, you had him in half health with 2 shots at one point.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that was helpful
boy.
too is we were constantly calling his location. So whatever lane he moved into, we immediately knew where he was at all times.
Yeah. Well, and to me, Zeratul's a bad pick into a KT and into a Blaze, like Baby Will was saying. Plus, there's no way in the world you're ever gonna kill Baby Will's Blaze with a Zeratul. It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah. I'm still awestruck by it all. Sorry.
Yeah, the Zeratul pick was interesting. I think that I thought they were gonna go W build, kind of try to one shot one of our DPS, but they went cleave, so really they didn't really have the damage on their own. I think with our healer being as alert and calling out stuff where they were, so I didn't think they had enough damage. So my job as a tank, I know, was kind of easy because I just stand in front of Li Ming and just get smacked. As long as her DPS doesn't hit our backline, Kel'Thas was right on top of it with the I was on top of it with the CC chains on Zera. So yeah,
Wow.
it was an interesting pick.
Yeah, and going into the race, you guys did a really good job on forcing your top camp out, so Hoku had to stay up there. And Hoku's, Artanis is horrible at taking that camp down. So it forced the majority of their race out so that Yavala was able to just sit back and race. And I thought y'all were on that perfectly every time. So I have to give you kudos on that.
Yeah. Just saying, IE, amazing plays tonight. Just amazing. Especially, they wouldn't stop. Why don't they ban the Vala?
I wasn't the Vala.
Oh, wait, you weren't the Vala. Who was it?
No, it was the KT.
Renji was.
No, Richie.
Okay.
I mean,
played really well.
allowing the Vala and the KT for the third game and going into a Maiev, which is it's a hard pick, just like Zeratul is into both of those.
Yeah.
I see what they tried to do. They tried to alt grab, but I just don't think they had enough ults that worked with it well. And y'all had Ski on Rhaegar to keep you alive, so great counter to that anyways.
Very.
Did you all feel really comfortable in that third game knowing that they just let your DPS through again and you were gonna basically keep the butt whooping alive?
Yeah, we thought what they were going to try to do is just hard shut down Vala. But, well, we supported Vala more than they shut her down. So
Yeah, it's a tough try with Maiev because Vala's so mobile. I thought they were going to go after the KT more, but again, every time the Maiev came at your KT, they were on fire and they were running.
Yeah.
So kudos, your team strat worked really good on 2 and 3. It really looked like you guys were out for blood for sure.
Game three, I basically, once we got to post 10s or we were fighting objectives, I was just babysitting the back line, letting
Right.
Shonen free run around there, anywhere else he wanted.
Right. Go ahead.
I do enjoy the fact that Shonen held on to that mosh pit for so long.
Shonen, were you holding on to it for the cage?
No, it's as long as I don't use it, false state won't gust.
Yeah.
Like my whole thing was as long as I keep Falstead away, he can't help Maiev. And similar to game 2, they won't have enough damage to get through either one of my carries.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's just the threat of having it was better than actually using it.
Jedi mind tricks.
Yeah, like spamming W was a lot more CC than like me sitting in a mosh, and if I maybe catch one person.
Yeah.
So that was my logic behind it.
Wow.
I mean, good idea. I think we only saw one gust.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went
saw
killer.
Yeah, it was like one or two.
Yeah. See, I was expecting either the blaze to set up the cage or the gust to set up the cage. I feel like, unfortunately, I feel like they lacked a good CC to follow up on cage, so I feel like you guys really punished that anyways.
Yeah,
they definitely they threw it out like just kind of.
Yeah.
Maiev lands a decent tether, and then there's the cage. But it should have been like Joe does Blessed Shield, Blaze does stun, Maiev cages things, and then False Out is just killing.
Yeah, and that's why when I noticed they didn't go Neural Stim Pack, that they were going to be in trouble without the double stun to try to really set up the cage well. Because I felt like they were jumping in with tether, like you said, and then trying to cage off of that. But you have too much mobility at that point. So, and Ski was hitting totems to slow the Maiev anyways, so...
Yeah, it definitely helped that the Joe was kind of... It did help that the Joe was kind of predictable and, like, they were only taking Falling Sword. Like, they didn't, like, hold all at level 10 and maybe, like, play us to what you're going to take. It was just always Falling Sword. And a lot of times when they were sitting up in the air, like, their Maiev and Blaze are just getting smacked. You know, like... So then by the time Joe comes down, Joe hasn't blinded anybody, no slows, no pulls. So I think maybe having the Blessed Shield to set up the cage into like a Blaze stun would have been better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would have given him a little more. Even Blaze stun with combustion instead of bunker once you're in the cage. But,
Yeah.
there was a lot of different things that I just felt were off, and I felt like you guys really were able to take advantage of it.
Yeah, I still think it was great games, guys. And, I'd love to see you guys always come back. Just when we think you're down, you come back kicking. So...
Now, Baby Whale, I do have a bone to pick with you. I did ask
don't
that
you always...
Well, I asked that you guys would throw that third game just so I could have an interview with Billy Job or Joe Bob Joe whatever, because I wanted to have a good old Southern interview with him.
Come on, you have to do it for them now, and you need to sing that song.
I wanted to go 2-0, so...
Yeah. Winning. I tell you.
Baby already threw one game for you, okay?
I didn't throw that game.
I'm just joking.
I already called dibs.
No.
Bloody
supposed to sing
Real
this
talk,
song.
I threw.
You guys should have, when you listen back on Annie's, you'll understand why I wanted the interview, because every time I mention, I can't help it, I don't know why, I have a really Southern uncle, and so every time I was saying Jimmy Bob Joe, I was like, Jimmy Bob Joe, because, it just, it sounds like a Southern sitting on the porch with some overalls. I don't know. I really wanted that interview.
I'm just saying,
that's all right.
It's been a great, really entertaining night and really hilarious to cast with you, Bloody. Just the whole time that I'm trying to focus on the game, and then you do that, and I can't stop laughing. I lose complete track of where I'm at. I'm like, alrighty then. I have no idea what's going on.
I was having a lot of fun tonight. It was fun casting. Thank you for letting us cast.
It was awesome, and I love casting with you. I really do enjoy casting Smoke schemes as well. With that, I do want to know, Smoke, you guys are going to the playoffs, of course. I'm not entirely sure where you're going to end up in the mix now, but do you guys have any shout-outs tonight?
Shout out to Moon.
Yeah, Moon
And you all.
definitely.
All right.
The opponents were playing. You guys played great.
Yeah, that was fun. It was fun set of matches.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. And who would you guys say is your MVP tonight?
I think everybody like contributed equally.
No, I vote Shonen.
Yeah, no,
You did
I
really
was
good
gonna-
tanking.
I was gonna vote.
say-
I was
I
gonna vote
think
Sky.
you-
I was gonna vote Sky.
I think you earned it this one, Shonen.
Shonen had a really good amount of comms and was loud, following up, doing great peels. And Sky had that 39 Rhaegar hit bite, which also is peak tier.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, that was
definitely-
really funny. I forgot about that.
And it's funny, we just heard from the
Yeah.
coach. That's awesome.
Mid-game at that first objective when Sky got that bite, was all you heard was in the entire Discord was, "That was a great bite."
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
it gives us a lot of momentum. Very good.
It was so awesome. Now, BluddyDrapes, you do owe the fans a song.
Oh, I can't do it. My voice can't. That pepper totally screwed
That
my
sounds
voice.
like a you problem, sir.
Man, I don't know if I can get my voice that low right now without bleeding.
Oh, man.
Well, that's what a Carolina Reaper does to you.
Yeah, I'm paying for it right now.
However, we had a lot of sound effects tonight. I do have to
Yeah.
say, in my personal opinion, my MVP tonight is Bloody. Thank you so much for co-casting with me, keeping me on my toes, and keeping me laughing all night, even though your throat's hurting from a Carolina Reaper that you did to yourself.
Listen, I mean, Guy Code says that if your son bets you that you can't eat one, you have to do it. So, I have to say that I followed through. I made it. I'm going to be in pain for the next 3 days because of it, but it was not worth it. So.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But yeah,
But I think the pepper heat almost made me drunk tonight, and that's why I was so goofy. So hey,
I like it when you're goofy, though. It's so much more fun. Being normal is nothing, but yeah.
The sad part was that was me sober. It's
No.
really scary. But
Oh.
thank you guys. Thank you all for letting us cast tonight. That was awesome. It was
No,
fun to
thank
watch.
Thank you all for casting.
No problem. And I still can't believe this was the last game of divisions. In fact, I think it was the last game for almost all of regular season for NGS, if I'm correct.
It looks like there's one more from the website. I could be wrong.
I know.
Looks like there's a Div E game.
I have no idea anymore. But yeah, I
Well,
can't believe it.
Will there be extra? I think there's a couple divs that will have one more set.
I think there's some of those. What are they called? What do you call those? The
round robin ones or double? Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you call them. You know, where it's not a scheduled match, but it's something you have to play anyway.
Oh, I think they still have another week to finish those, right? The flex matches.
Flex matches.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's all that we're waiting for now is the rest of the flex matches to come in. So, but then we're going to playoffs, and I am hoping, and I would like to get this on recording, that BluddyDrapes would be willing to cast with me for some playoff matches. So
We will see on time.
I know it's all about timing. Me too. So it's all timing. But yeah, I do want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We've had a hopping room all night. And thank you, Smoke and Macro Machines, for such an entertaining and action-packed night for us to cast on this last of, for at least me, season 16 regular series play. So that was absolutely amazing. I was so glad to come out this season and do some more casting. I definitely want to pull up some playoff matches. So stay tuned. More things to come, and hopefully we'll get to see some of Smoke's matches.